Yes, Mr. Otieno.
My Lord, I start from the point that I assume that the respondents recognize that we are in a country operating under the rule of law. And if they accept that fact, then a competent court having made an order, I've never seen orders that are so express and explicit like this one, directing the IG, Mr. Kanja, and the DCI, Mr. Amin, to produce Mr. Ndiangui Kenyagia on the 1st of July 2025 at 11 a.m. That's the first part of that order. It is 12:43 at the time I'm speaking. And the two gentlemen have not produced Mr. Ndiangui Kenyagia. This court specifically directed them that if they fail to produce him, in default, they have to attend court to show cause. So we all agree there is no production, but I can see they are not here. I'm only seeing Mr. Maro. He's not the DCI, he's not the IG. So if we are operating under the rule of law, at the very bare minimum, the two gentlemen should be in court doing the explanations which counsel is purporting to do from the back. Because underlying all this is the liberty and the life of a citizen at stake. We may speak all the English, but there is an individual whose life and liberty is at stake at the end of the day. And that should be the primary concern of all the parties and the law. And in furtherance to that limb, my Lord, Mr. Ndiangui seemed to have only attracted the attention of the respondents.
That is the second petition.
The second petition seemed to have only attracted the attention of the respondents on the 18th of June.
On the 18th? 18th
of June 2025, and that is, my Lord, as per the annexed and the replying affidavit, page 10. Sorry, on the 19th of June. 19th of June, as per the annexure found at page 10 of the replying affidavit, is a letter signed by one Zachary Kariuki, the DCI Operation Support Unit. And that letter, my Lord, it is the first time that the question of liberty of the second petitioner is being discussed. Before that day,
just a minute. You are referring to
page 10 of the replying affidavit of the respondents.
That item is...
It's a letter dated 20th of June. It's a letter from National Police Service, the letterhead, Directorate of Criminal Investigation.
So it's addressed to who?
It's addressed to the Director General Communications Authority of Kenya. The DCI is addressing the Director General Communications Authority of Kenya to help them trace.
The letter is dated?
Dated 20th of June 2025. And on the 21st of June, they are its residents, as confirmed by the inventory, the two inventories. So the only person who publicly is known to be interested in the second petitioner are the respondents, no other person. And it is also not in doubt that he disappears on that 21st of June. If it quacks like a duck, if it walks like a duck, it can only be a duck. And in their replying affidavit, they are speaking to recoveries of items in his house, confirming presence in the scene. They are not speaking to investigating or finding this man, the substance of this habeas application. If they were really minded to protect the fundamental rights of the second petitioner, and if they didn't know where he is, the report to court today would have been the number of witnesses they've questioned, the track and trace they have deployed, the CCTVs they have seen around the scene, to explain the whereabouts of a Kenyan who they will have said they took in their custody. But to the extent they are not talking about that, they are only talking about the items they've recovered and a purported expose. We can only conclude they haven't. And those are the questions. If the orders of this court issued yesterday were complied with, we will be asking the two gentlemen. And their subordinates whose names appear on the inventory to have been present at the residence of the second petition.
Yes.
So, my Lord, as I conclude, I will pray that this honorable court, to the extent that we have this order still in force, to give dignity and to assert the authority of the judicial process, these proceedings should continue with the participation and the presence of the two, Mr. Kanja and Mr. Amin, in person answering this question, and their subordinates who have signed this inventory. Only one agency in this country is known to move around in Subarus, conduct abductions, and those averments in the supporting affidavit of Florence Muturi have not been denied. The presence of Subarus and the gentlemen in those Subarus in civilian in violation of the law has not been controverted. They make no mention to them. We do pray that, my Lord, do give justice to the second petitioner and his family.